The Association's Action in Solidarity and Jesus Solidarity invite you to listen to the Living Gospel. Today, Easter Sunday of the Lord's Resurrection, let us meditate on the Gospel according to John, chapter 20, verses 1 to 9, with commentary from Father Patxi Loidi in the voice of Kyle del Rosario. Proclamation of the Holy Gospel according to St. John. On the first day of the week, Mary of Magdala came to the tomb early in the morning, while it was still dark, and saw the stone removed from the tomb. So she ran and went to Simon Peter and to the other disciples whom Jesus loved, and told them, "They have taken the Lord from the tomb, and we don't know where they put him." So Peter and the other disciples went out and came to the tomb. They both ran out, but the other disciple ran faster than Peter and arrived at the tomb first. He bent down and saw the burial cloths there, but did not go in. When Simon Peter arrived after him, he went into the tomb and saw the burial cloths there, and the cloth that had covered his head, not with the burial cloths, but rolled up in a separate place. Then the other disciple also went in, the one who had arrived at the tomb first, and he saw and believed, for they did not yet understand the scripture that had to rise from the dead. The word of the Lord. Father Patxi's commentary. Dear friends of the Living Gospel, greetings and congratulations on this great day of our salvation. Look at Mary Magdalene. She goes to the tomb before dawn with the intention of embalming Jesus again. She does not go alone, as verse 2 speaks in the plural. She loved Jesus tenderly. She was not a prostitute, as was believed for many centuries, but a deranged woman who changed her life when she met Jesus and felt his love for her. Although in this passage Mary appears subordinate to the two male leaders, there is sufficient evidence to affirm that she was as important as them in the first Christianity. In the scriptures, the feminine presence among the disciples of Jesus appears in the background, in consonance with Jewish and Roman machismo, but strong traces of its importance have remained in the first 2 centuries, such as their presence on the cavalry and Mary's first place in the revelation of the resurrection. Is it just a curious fact? No, it is another rupture of Jesus, who broke molds in all fields and put things backwards. What did Jesus want? To make things that seem usual to look unusual, and that the unusual things that he proposes to us become usual. For example, the forgiveness of the enemy and the equality of man and woman. But this passage brings us another Easter break. Who of the 2 men believes? John, the one who has less authority. So let's ask ourselves, who is the most important in the community of Jesus? The one that has less power. This was what he had practiced and taught. The resurrection confirms and underscores it, with today's passage and others. So, the resurrection of Jesus means not only the triumph of life, but also the triumph of what today is unusual, but which must be usual. This is one of the greatest novelties of Easter, which fills us with immense joy. The last ones are the first. Prayer. Love is daring. But what are you doing, woman? What dangerous daring has stolen your senses to leave at such hour of your confinement, when the night rules and not even the sun dares to appear in public without fear? Where are you going? Don't you know that the bandits and thieves are lurking? They wait for the unsuspecting walker to plunder her beyond repair. How much were your incense, aromas, and perfume worth? You did not even think about protecting them. But love is daring. It loses its eyes and becomes blind. It sees only the beloved one, and it throws itself through the streets. Oh, if I closed my eyes too to so many wasted vanities, then I would open them only for you. Risen Jesus, unbridled love, hope of those who are hopeless, light in the night, our great breath.